Tim. Well, the 1 seed Army, they put on a show 34-0 in their victory. Now we turn our sights to our second match in the women's side.
That should be a good one here. Old Blue always putting out a good product. We'll see what they have got here in store for the Atlanta 2.0.
That Old Blue side established way back in 1963 by 6 Columbia University alumni. And you mentioned the history they have, always a very impressive side. The Atlanta team, we will see Old Blue with the early opportunity, ball in hand. Old Blue going through the phases, trying to find a bit of space. They have an overload if they can get it out there quickly enough. Couldn't get that final pass. Tried to cut through and into a wall of Atlanta tacklers. Old Blue inside their own 22, being knocked back. Well defended for the time being by Atlanta and knocked on. Oh, massive opportunity missed by Old Blue.
Yeah, good pressure on the defensive end, really fringing back and forth. Couldn't find any gaps on that opportunity, and now a chance for Atlanta to really tack some points on the board here in the first minute.
Referee for today's contest, Brendan Cosman. Big thanks to our fantastic officials. Great crew. Some of the best 7 teams in the country, best officials as well. As you might imagine, our first set piece coming will be scrum to Atlanta and a great attacking opportunity.
Thank you. Crouch. Bind. Binds, please. Set. Ball's out.
Old Blue able to take it against. Nice work there. Trying to find a bit of space outside. It's going to be a foot release down the touchline. Old Blue in space. Across midfield inside the 22. Here comes Atlanta, but they will not get there in time. Old Blue takes it almost the entire length of the field and dotted down the opener, courtesy of Mireille Berry.
Berry had the speed to take it all the way down the sideline. She was that final pass. Had a couple of chasing her. No catching her as she blazed down
60 seconds.
And was able to score the first 5 points of the match. It looked like Atlanta 2.0 was going to knock it on first, but a huge burst and a huge first 5 points on the board.
Berry, the Parisian native, says that she was born in a castle, but, well, this is her first time in Texas, but I think this is equally impressive, and what a start to her trip here to the Lone Star State. It will be a difficult conversion for Old Blue. Unable to send it through, so it stays 5-0 Old Blue. 4.5 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, that huge burst there, just that one quick opportunity. And Old Blue are able to make them pay with that opening on the sideline. Just like we saw in the first half with Army. Athletes all over the pitch. Atlanta's going to need to play a little bit more stingy defense here.
Berry, the Northeastern University star rugger, finding the opener. Now what's the response coming from Atlanta? We saw in that first match, Army found the opener, and they were able to extend it around her. Rock Rugby actually never was able to respond, and that is not a mistake that Atlanta wants to make as Rodriguez is wrapped up trying to find her way through. Back in the hands of Lamb, and another quick whistle.
Not a lot of phases coming out of Atlanta just yet. They've had a couple of opportunities, but knock-ons have really stifled things thus far.
Scrum to Old Blue. Great attacking platform right in the middle of the pitch.
Set.
See what they elect to do in this situation. Oh, and able to execute it. Back to Atlanta it goes. Missed opportunity from Old Blue on the set piece.
Fine.
Great work at the breakdown, taken right back by Old Blue. Outstanding work, Jetta Owens there. And here comes Old Blue again, looking for their second. A fend and dotted down. Old Blue finds their second. And again, Berry there with the try.
Robles rumbled all the way through there, but a huge try, doubling their lead, now 10-0 for Old Blue. And again, athletes all over the pitch. That one just had a one-on-one that took it straight through the defense. Conversion is good as well.
Yeah, Apologies there, Shamira Robles, the Bronx native, currently calling Atlanta
Water up,
home.
please.
A ballroom competitive dancer for 12 years, but that time it wasn't the fleet feet, it was the stiff arm that put her across in Old Blue with a 12-0 lead, 2:22 remaining in the first half.
Robles had numbers on the outside there, but she just decided to back her own strength and went right through the teeth of the defense. So we've seen speed, we've seen strength from Old Blue thus far.
Both Robles alongside her fellow Tri-Score Barry in their first Freetail Sevens tournament, and both putting on a show early on. Davis able to take it off the kick. Stephens trying to find a bit of space.
Yeah, offside. No, yeah, it was a kick and offside.
But again, Atlanta not helping the cause, and Old Blue looking to get back to work almost immediately. Have an overload outside. Able to get the stiff arm there on Peacock. A beautiful fin and cutting back inside. Oh, what a step. Another. Oh, my. Brilliant stuff here. Absolutely outstanding. What a try from Jim Freed, the one they call Judo, the Evergreen State native out of Oak Harbor, Washington, with our thus far try of the tournament nominee.
Boy, talk about cutting it back. Made 4 defenders miss with those sweet cuts back to the right. Got it all the way through. Another, got to give it back to Shamira Robles, who started that with the poach. She got her hands on the ball, got Old Blue the ball back. And again, they get possession, and they are dangerous all over the pitch.
Version is up and good, and the former Quinnipiac star, she can't whistle, but she can absolutely dance. Beautiful try there and stepping. 19-0, Old Blue on top.
Are you going to be able to get her back on?
First half will.
If you can get her on right now, I can do it. But otherwise,
down, and indeed, that will do it for the first half. Old Blue, impressive performance. 19-0 advantage over Atlanta at the break.
Just blood sub.
Oh, apologies there. There was a player down on the pitch, and initially it appeared that was indeed the half, but still 52 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A bit of confusion there. Brendan Kosman, our referee, over making sure the player who was very far away from the action, but still checking on the health. Is final 30 seconds or so of this first half. Atlanta needs to find something. They saw in the previous match, Rock Rugby went into halftime with a huge deficit. They were unable to come back in the second half. They do not want to repeat.
That kick didn't go 10, so they've got an opportunity with the quick tap off the free kick at midfield.
9 seconds of the first half in the hands of Aaron Smith. Smith drugged down from behind, unable to find any space. Old Blue is impressive defensively as they have been on attack. Another crunching tackle. Final few seconds of the half. Rodriguez tries to step her way through, unable to find any space. Here to the near side, a bid for Smith. Smith elected to go back inside and wrapped up immediately. Unable to get the fin. Mallet, but still with Atlanta. Patient going through the phases here. And just as I say that, giving it right back to Old Blue. We know what they can do, how quickly they can find points.
No, yeah, ball's available.
They have numbers out wide. Final ball, it's going to be a foot race again. Here they come in attack yet again, Old Blue. Looking for the exclamation point to win this first half, of which they have been the dominant side. Cutting back in, Darcy Weedman. Weedman still on her feet and brought down a try-saver from Rodriguez. Able to bring her down by their shirt tackle, but Old Blue not done yet. The heads-up play, and they try as the first half comes to a close. Old Blue,
That'll be halftime.
Impressive stuff as Shamaya Robles finds her second.
Yeah, Van, it was a good job there. On the defensive end, Willem made a solid tackle, but the support arrived just in time. Like you said, Robles was able to take that through. Looked like they'd be able to have the pace there on the outside, but just nice, patient play. Took their time, let the support arrive, and tacking on a few more.
Conversion up and good from Jetta Owens, and it's 26-0. Old Blue on top at half.
Yep.
Welcome back. Start of half number 2 here at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. 2022 Freetail Sevens Rugby Tournament. And And in our 8 versus 9 seed matchup, it is the 8 seed Old Blue very impressively on top, 26-0 as we get the second half underway.
Jetta Owens with a nice high kick there out of Virginia Tech.
Yep,
Set their team up for another attacking scrum here.
In our first women's match, we saw the 1 seed Army Rugby Union with a very impressive, emphatic victory, 34-0 on top of Rock Rugby. You could see Old Blue looking to do something similar, looking to put the rest of this field on notice that they will certainly be a contender for this title.
Crouch. Yeah, stand it up, stand it up.
Burning Cosman, a referee for our contest. Make sure you stick with us. 2 full days of action. This is our fourth match, I should say, of the day. We still have 29 for you today, 22 for you tomorrow. Our largest field ever, comprised of 12 men's and 10 women's teams here in beautiful Central Texas.
Couldn't make anything happen off of that one. Ended up knocking it on. That's kind of been what we've seen. Not too many phases for Atlanta 2.0, but able to bring things together and progress down the pitch. It's just little mistakes that give Old Blue opportunities, and they've been cashing in all match long.
And you said it, as good as this Old Blue team is, you do not need to give them unearned opportunities. They will make you pay, and that is exactly what Atlanta did right there, just unable to take advantage. But they will return the favor, will Old Blue, not releasing, and a huge tackle able to dislodge it. Now a chance here for Atlanta.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, tackle got a bit high there.
A rare foray into Old Blue territory. Trying to find space up the blind side, couldn't get the offload in time.
She released.
Able to get back up, not wrapped up. Finally able to get the offload and knocked back. Big tackle coming. Old Blues defense standing strong for the time being. Still a full 5 minutes remaining in the second half, but a 26-0 hole. That is a big hill to climb for Atlanta.
Didn't survive the clean out, Blue.
Looking to find a step through. Another big tackle wrapping up Monica Rodriguez. Over here to the blind side, lost it, and right back to Old Blue it goes. Watch out. Able to get the one-hand spin. Huberto.
Advantage. Knock on here.
Outstanding work there from the number 9 out of New Jersey.
Yeah, go ahead.
As Atlanta electing to make a change, maybe get some fresh legs, and as I say that, it will be not 1 but 4 changes coming on for Old Blue.
Just count numbers coming off for me, Alan.
One staying on. Shamira Robles, number 8, has been just an animal out there in the counter ruck. She's all over the pitch.
Call them out when you get
was
them
able
on,
to get that one back to her team on the last possession, but she is just making tackle after tackle out there and disrupting everything that Atlanta tries to do at the moment.
Right?
Robles, part of USA 7's Falcons program, was with them in their trip to Japan back in 2019. But this has to be equally impressive, her first Freetail 7s tournament. He's been looking forward to this, and for good reason.
Advantage, offside green. Yeah.
Quick tap and go on the restart. Here comes Old Blue. Sarah Minahan, the one they call Minnie, up to it. Out wide again, that time Frimmed already has a try, and here comes Old Blue in attack across midfield, looking for more. Old Blue as good as they come in turning defense to attack. What a try right there from Old Blue. In an instant, able to find more.
Yeah, it looked like Sophie Frick that was able to catch that one here on the far side of the pitch and strolled all the way through, had that speed. We've been seeing that all day. As soon as they get those opportunities, they're able to get it wide, finding space time and time again.
Could not tack on the 2 via the conversion, but Frick, the former University of Washington Husky, who's just made her relocation from the west to the east coast, making the impact here with just over 3 minutes remaining, I should say, in the match. It is still all Old Blue, 31-0, the advantage.
Yeah, Frick, a nanny in her profession, but she's looking to put this game to bed right now. 31-0, just a few minutes left to go.
Quickly, please.
It has been all
Thank you.
Old Blue.
Keep behind you.
Atlanta. Oh, and able to take it cleanly off the restart. Knocked on by Atlanta. Nothing going their way.
Scrum here.
So the turnover will give another opportunity for Old Blue to keep extending this lead. They've had a powerful scrum, and Were able to earn themselves the penalty on the last one. Scrum half got a little too aggressive and got offsides.
Coming up next, we'll turn our sights back to the men. Atlanta's taking on Gorilla. Atlanta certainly one of the teams to keep an eye on in the men's field, but right now Old Blue putting on a show of their own. We saw what Army Rugby Union was able to do in their match. Old Blue saying, I see you and I raise you one. Able to get the offload somehow. What a job. Able to locate Chloe Harrell there on the spot. And Old Blue so good. Quick to the breakdown in unison. Trying to cut back inside past the referee. Cosman able to elude the ball carrier. Again, Robles, you said it, Tim. She has put on a show. MVP caliber performance in this match in just 90 seconds remaining.
No. Would have been a knock on if it didn't hit me. Yeah, you lost it.
Monica Rodriguez has been all over the pitch on the defensive end for Atlanta 2.0 out there, making a couple solid tackles and earning her team the knock-on scrum down here.
Just because it hit me.
Atlanta not been able to take advantage of the set pieces. It has been a complete performance. Attack, defense. Old Blue really just showing their caliber, their quality, and Atlanta making maybe a final change as Rodriguez will come off.
Set.
Now under a minute remaining. Atlanta, can they find something, at the very least, a consolation try? Able to get the offload, a big tackle again there. Harrell doing a good job defensively and able to come around the side of the breakdown. It's going to be a race to the try line. Atlanta, can they find their opener? And able to do just that, dotted down. A big try from Atlanta. Katie Ledbetter has her team on the board.
Big time try. Exactly what you needed. Get a little momentum for the rest of the tournament. Show that you've got that speed to make it happen. Kick off the mark, but a good little burst there and a little show from Atlanta 2.0.
Tim, you said if they may fall in this match, as it appears that'll be the case in the final few seconds, but it's about building momentum for the rest of this tournament, and that is exactly what Atlanta needed, something positive to take away.
Yeah, they went weak a couple of times, really caught Old Blue sleeping a little bit. So good job finding the openings in this big, nice pitch. And they were able to get the first 5 up on the board.
It's a beautiful natural grass pitch here in Round Rock, Texas, just north of Austin, here at the beautiful Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex, a 60-acre venue, natural grass, turf fields, everything you could ask for and more. Knocked on by Old Blue, a rare miscue by Weedman. But that'll do it. The final whistle, Old Blue, impressive. 31-5, they take the victory in their 8 versus 19 matchup. Stick with us. Live coverage continues. It'll be Atlantis versus Gorilla Men when we return.